welcome to my channel, and welcome to another episode of my Sims 4 Discover University series. It is snowing very heavily here, and despite the snow, Denise wanted to have a date with Leon, so she came out in the freezing cold, and they are in the middle of their date. She's been working hard in university and she needs a break, and I'm just going to take a moment to look at these beautiful snowflakes. I usually build my own lots because I find my own lots easier to play in. But there are some lots that I keep in the game that came with the game. And this is a museum that comes with Brindleton Bay. I love it, and I feel that it could be converted into something else very easily. Maybe someone could have a nice wedding here. There's plenty of room and things you can move out of the way to add a wedding arts. You could very easily make this place a lounge. So I'm going to have Denise flatter her dates and discuss latest book and discuss favorite authors and tell an inside joke, and then we'll see where we are. I'm happy to see that Leon is in a flirty mood. She's going to ask him about his day. And she's going to she's going to give another heartfelt compliment. And she's going to discuss his interests. And she's going to goof around. And talk about snow. And she's going to give him repair tips. what? She's going to uh, express admiration, and she's going to sit down here and make a pot of something. Let's go with the sparkling apple juice, which I forgot that we had, that came with seasons. It's always nice to revisit certain things um, so that you don't forget that they're there. I know that I'm doing a university let's play, but I forgot that we had this the option to use to have our Sims drink um, the apple juice, because that comes with seasons, and they're in a place that comes with cats and dogs. But I think that Brendleton Bay and parts of um, Brightchester go well together. They can be extensions of each other. You can always say that Denise here came to visit because it is the weekend. So maybe she had to travel a long way, but she got here. And they're staying, and they have this beautiful museum. Okay, flirt with your date. Flirt with your date. This is a fairly cheap date, too. If she didn't brew anything, she wouldn't have to spend anything here. There's no admissions in The Sims 4 to get into a museum. Maybe there should be. Maybe they should add that to the game to make it more realistic. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have her make a friendly introduction, because sometimes if I see a sim that's generated by the game, I find them in Manage Worlds, and I give them a makeover, and I might change their name somewhat. Or actually, I make their twin, and I do that. Um, and so I start off with a fresh sim. I would start out with a fresh sim that looks exactly like this, and maybe change the clothing. But it's easier for me to find these sims if the sims that I'm working with introduce themselves to the sims that I find generated by the game. Because most of the sims that I find generated by the game I delete, or like I said, I go into Create a Sim and do some Create a Sim magic and put those sims on the gallery. So we're gonna give her a cheerful introduction, because I could give her a nice makeover, and she's a young adult. Most of the ones that I find, the reason why I generate a twin for them is because they're usually not young adults. They're usually adults. what I've noticed is that you'll find Sims that show up at lots that have similar traits to your Sims that you're playing with. So I want her in the relationship panel, so we're going to give her a friendly introduction. And she's going to try to calm her down, because for some reason she's angry. Discuss angry mood. She's going to talk about snow. She's going to flirt with Leon. She's going to compliment his appearance. She's going to give him a heartfelt compliment. She is going to... Oh, well, he's in a flirty mood. Maybe Denise is angry because Leon may be flirting with the girl? Or she's not sure if Leon is flirting or not. I'm one of those people, sometimes I can't tell if someone's flirting or not, which doesn't help me because I sometimes don't know when someone is flirting with me. This is why I sometimes create a lot of unflirty Sims. I don't really consider them unflirty, but just slow on the uptake. And I consider myself that way at times. So when I say that, I'm not trying to be insulting in any way. I have met very few people in my life that didn't want to have a relationship, a meaningful relationship with somebody eventually, a serious relationship. I have met a couple of people like that, and I didn't date them. They were just friends, and I know that they're non-committal because they've told me that they were non-committal. I didn't realize that Denise still had some traits to learn about Leon. So let's try to get to know interaction again. And let's do an inside joke, and let's have her goof around, and let's then see where we are. I wish he was playful. They have to be playful at the same time for them to get points for this. Part of the date, it says, have Sims become playful at the same time. Doesn't look like that's going to happen on this date. Maybe next time. But at least they're both happy. Oh, well, she is playful, and I'm very happy about that because there is something that I wanted to do in this episode. Yes. Denise has been learning the piano. So she bought herself a keyboard. These keyboards came with City Living, and they are very handy because you see they fit right in the inventory. So she is going to come over here and she's going to tickle the ivories. And I'm going to back up a little bit because I don't want... I'm very careful when it comes to musical sounds that come out of this game because I don't want any copyright issues. But if you back up like this, it lowers the sounds. Which I think was a good thing that the Sims team did. She's gonna stop drinking that. And yes, her skill level is going up. And she's tired. As it's getting late considering that her date started at about 3 o'clock and she's been working very hard. But I want to look at her piano skill before I end this episode. So she is almost done with level 2. She's gonna get to level 3 by the end of this episode. Maybe she's impressing Leon. Hopefully she's impressing Leon. Okay, she's at 99%, 100, and there we go. She's at level 3. Let's see what it says about her piano skill. It says Denise can now play traditional songs on the piano and she can pluck for inspiration. So with that, I'm ending this episode here, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Be happy, healthy, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.